Rob, you were out here last night about 9:30. Tell me what happened.
Well, we didn't see the accident, but I had my grandkids and my family on the boat, and they wanted to come down this way. So we seen a boat that was in the river, looked like it wasn't going anyplace. And then we turned around to go back, and then we heard somebody yelling. So we went around there and put my dock lights on the front of the boat, and we seen the boat overturned in the water. And the gentleman that was on the boat said, "That's my father," and he was an experienced boater. So I don't know if the gentleman had a medical emergency or something on the boat, but it's such a shame. So we looked around for quite a while. Then all the first responders came, Coast Guard, sheriffs, everybody. So it was a shame. I couldn't sleep last night hardly at all over all this. It was just terrible.
Tell me where you were, and I mean, were you close to that abutment over there? Is that where you saw the overturned boat?
No, we saw the boat closer down this way here, over there, and near the thing there. That's where the other boat was. They were hanging on to that boat. They didn't want to let it go because it was a spare. They thought they were trapped underneath, from what they told us.
So I'm just sorry. Just to be clear, it was right by that island over there, right?
Yeah, right in between here is where we seen the boat. And then last night when we all stayed together, then with the emergency responders, we were down there actually where we shouldn't have been. So, but finally we left. I figure everybody's there. We'll just let them do what they have to do.
Sure. I wonder, so just walk me through one more time. There were two boats and the son was on the other boat?
Yes, the son had his own boat, and the father must have had his own boat, and they were out. I don't know if they were going somewhere together or what, but it's such a shame. It's devastating. It really is.
The idea that you were trying to help find these missing boaters, talk to me about why you did that and why you felt it was necessary.
Well, me being a boater myself, I've rescued people before because I live on Cug Island, and people have run out of gas. Me being on the boat, I'm always willing to help anybody. When somebody's in distress, you do what you can do.
Describe what you heard from the son.
Well, the son says, I asked him, who was on board? He said, well, that was my father, and had somebody else on board with him. I don't know who it was, but and you could tell they were very upset, and I wish we could have tried to turn that boat over to see if they were underneath it. And we looked around. I didn't leave right away. We looked around. I didn't get home till 11 o'clock. But I was looking in the water, myself after the first responders got there to see if we could find anything.
Did you see anything?
No.
That's got to be heartbreaking for you.
It is. I've had people call me this morning, say, are you okay? Everything like that. And I am. But like I say, it's upsetting because I just don't know what to say. I sent prayers out for the families and friends, whoever that was, and I wish them well, and I'm so sorry to see this happen.
What do you make of the response here today as they continue to search now hours after this all happened last night?
I think it's good. Hopefully they'll find them, whoever it was, and it's just terrible.
As a boater, so many people are hanging out over here on Burnship Island,
Yes.
and you come across around here, and you've got to be really careful of the radio towers and the abutment. As a boater, what do you keep in mind when you're up here?
Well, I was raised on this upper river, so I know it pretty well, and that's no excuse because anything can happen at any given time. So I just don't know what else to say. I'm at a loss for words.